Assalamualaikum, my name is Adlina Afika binti Muhammad Effendi Kun from Graphic Design Illustration Major. The main role of this research is to actually avoid fast fashion behavior in the industry and to promote sustainability amongst consumers. As we know, the Malaysian woman uses traditional clothing as daily outfit and is a pride of Malaysian culture. And yet, in these modern days, companies often resort to using cheaper quality clothing and unethical fast fashion methods. The material used is mostly polyester these days, and that contributes to microplastics. And polyester is used by fast fashion industry due to its low cost. According to BIC, fast fashion risks environmental health, and this is for both people and nature. People are made to work in unruly conditions, and nature is polluted, especially the ocean. This research aims to create one-of-a-kind kurung that encourages people to be more appreciative in what they buy and yet at the same time buy a sustainable product. The subject for this research is the batik motif from the Kedah state, which is put on kurung Kedah, and the pattern revolves around floral elements, which is also a native to the Kedah state as well. The medium that is used for the product for this research is called cyanotype. What is cyanotype? Cyanotype is a chemical reaction between potassium ferricyanide and ferric ammonium citrate. It will create a blue hue when exposed to the sun. The outcome varies on the time and exposure of sunlight. It starts off from a yellowish green liquid and will turn blue from oxidization. Any part that blocks the ray of sun will leave a white pattern. There is 3 problem statements. Fast fashion is a salient success due to its low prices and fast product rotation that encourage overconsumption. Sang. Second of all, according to Nur Shuhada in 2017, batik wastewater is actually detrimental to the environment, even though there is a critical limit set by international and national regulatory authorities. However, heavy metals, typically chromium and copper, are very toxic to human and aquatic life at relatively low concentration. Lastly, Palacios Mateo stated that 2/3 of all textile fibers are synthetic. Half of them is made from oil-based polyester, and due to accumulation of such material, it can cause pollution to the environment. The objective is to identify sustainable locally made custom printed fabric to embrace the modern kurung Kedah, to produce illustrations based off motifs from Kedah state such as batik merbuk and kritikan sintok, to encourage the preservation of culture in modern times, and to create a non-toxic method in dyeing. The scope of the project is the study is about creating a new method in traditional clothing. The product caters to females, and the subjects are Kedah batik motifs and floral that grew native to the Kedah state. The innovativeness is definitely the cyanotype contemporary pattern on a traditional wear. Based on 42 respondents, the most majority age is between 18 to 25, coming in at 90.5%. Comparing between cyanotype and batik or tie-dye, 92.9% did not know what is cyanotype. There is also a strong agreement saying that traditional kurung Kedah is still popular in the modern era, and it should encourage in daily wear. When asked about satisfaction with the quality and rising price of kurung Kedah these days, some of them actually is not satisfied, while some have mixed feelings. There is also an above 50% agreement on knowing the story behind plants and motif of batik Kedah creates a sense of appreciation, and using modern patterns such as contemporary designs will attract younger generation to wear it. An interesting data collected is that 73.8% still buys from Shopee, Shein and similar shops due to it being cheap, despite knowing the bad effects of fast fashion, and they would like to be more sustainable in buying clothing. As for commercialization, modern kurung Kedah is worn by various Malaysian ladies, and it coexists between traditional and modern clothing. And it also encourages people to support small businesses and reducing their spending on fast fashion garments. Special or custom items have sentimental values in it, and this will give people second thoughts when they are going to throw away their garments. They are not only able to buy a sustainable product, but they are able to learn about the plants that is imprinted on the Quran through an AR card. The novelty of this product is the use of cyanotype method to make illustration impression on the fabric, which is turned into a traditional clothing. The specialties is using Kedah focused batik motifs in cyanotype medium on the kurung Kedah instead of the traditional batik dye. The advantage is ethically made, eco-friendly dye, sustainable material which is 100% cotton. The disadvantages are that it comes in blue color only, and the chemical compound for cyanotype is quite hard to find as only few people uses it, and the costing would be higher due to the process of making it from scratch. Here is some early sketches for the Kurung Kedah. An approach of using contemporary art is to modernize the design, but at the same time still keeping its meaning. Since it is contemporary design, it focuses a lot on minimalism and geometrical shapes.